Love the Ravens as much as we do? Then smash that subscribe button and stay locked in with Flock News for all the drama, updates, and excitement all season long. The NFL world is buzzing with whispers and excitement as Baltimore Ravens reportedly secure the signing of JAELAN Phillips, a move that could shake the dynamics of the team's defensive line like never before. From the moment this news broke, insiders and fans alike have been speculating on what this acquisition truly means for Baltimore. JAELAN Phillips, known for his explosive athleticism and relentless pressure on quarterbacks, brings a rare combination of speed, agility, and strength that could redefine the Ravens' defensive strategies. The murmurs around the league suggest that this signing is more than just a tactical acquisition. It could signal a bold, aggressive approach from Baltimore in upcoming seasons. Analysts are already projecting shifts in defensive formations, envisioning a scenario where Phillips' presence allows other defensive players more freedom to make plays, creating a domino effect of disruption for opposing offenses. This kind of addition doesn't happen overnight. It's the product of careful scouting, strategic planning, and perhaps a little bit of daring from the front office, showing that Baltimore isn't shying away from making headlines. The buzz on social media has been instantaneous, with fans posting reaction videos, highlights, and hypothetical matchups imagining Phillips wreaking havoc on every opposing line he faces, setting the stage for a narrative filled with anticipation and excitement. Rumors indicate that this signing might also influence other offseason decisions, as Baltimore appears to be assembling pieces with the intent to dominate defensively in ways that were previously only whispered about. JAELAN Phillips, a player with a high ceiling and proven college pedigree, could become the cornerstone of a defense that seeks not just to contain but to intimidate. Conversations among sports analysts suggest that Phillips' ability to read offensive lines, combined with his speed in pursuing quarterbacks and running backs alike, could transform the Ravens' pass rush into a nightmare scenario for rival teams. The excitement isn't just hypothetical. Scouts who have tracked Phillips' progression highlight his ability to maintain consistency under pressure, his exceptional work ethic, and his mental toughness, all of which are essential traits for a team that aims to compete at the highest level. The rumor mill doesn't stop at Phillips' on-field contributions. There's speculation that his presence could have a profound effect on team morale, providing younger players with a model of professionalism and drive, while giving veteran players a new spark of energy as they integrate a high-profile talent into the locker room. Baltimore fans are already envisioning highlight reels of Phillips making game-changing plays, envisioning stadium eruptions and social media trends celebrating sacks, tackles for loss, and forced fumbles, feeding the frenzy that surrounds every big acquisition in the NFL. The storyline unfolding here isn't just about one player. It's about signaling intent, ambition, and the willingness of a franchise to make bold moves that ripple throughout the league. While the details of the contract remain under wraps, speculation suggests that the Ravens front office went all in to secure Phillips' signature, indicating the priority placed on fortifying the defensive squad. The rumor streams from trusted insiders hint that negotiations were intense, strategic, and possibly stretched across multiple rounds, with Phillips weighing options that would maximize both his career trajectory and immediate impact on a team with championship aspiration. Observers suggest that Baltimore's strategy might include leveraging Phillips' strengths in specialized defensive packages, allowing him to exploit weaknesses in opposing offensive lines while complementing the talents of other defensive stalwarts. This signing is being dissected from every angle, with fan forums debating potential schemes, mock drafts, and defensive rotations that could make Phillips' debut season a defining moment in Ravens history. The chatter emphasizes that this move is as much about perception as it is about performance, creating a narrative of a team unafraid to shake things up, challenge expectations, and create headlines that keep them in the spotlight well before the season officially begins. Every sports network, podcast, and fan channel seems to be exploring this story, weighing the implications for rival teams and projecting how Phillips might fit into an already formidable defensive roster. Ultimately, this isn't just a transaction, it's a statement, one that reverberates through locker rooms, boardrooms, and social feeds alike, leaving fans hungry for more insider scoops and the chance to witness a defensive revolution in action. As the rumors continue to circulate, some speculate on the timing and motivation behind this signing, wondering whether it's purely a tactical maneuver or part of a larger vision for Baltimore's future. Industry insiders hint at a multi-layered approach, where Phillips' addition is the opening move in a series of calculated decisions, designed to maximize the team's competitiveness, while fostering an environment where defensive dominance becomes a signature identity. This perspective suggests that Ravens management is looking beyond a single season, aiming to construct a legacy that blends young talent, experienced leadership, and strategic acquisitions like Phillips, ensuring the team remains a perennial contender. Social media reactions indicate that fans are divided between cautious optimism and unrestrained excitement, debating how quickly Phillips can adapt to the team's schemes, whether his presence will catalyze other player moves, and how he might shape the Ravens' defensive philosophy for years to come. Pundits are weighing the ripple effects across the league, imagining scenarios in which rival teams adjust their offensive tactics in anticipation of Phillips' influence, highlighting just how impactful one player can be in reshaping competitive dynamics. Every discussion, every tweet, every analyst breakdown contributes to a growing narrative that is part rumor, part expectation, and entirely engaging for the NFL audience that thrives on speculation, excitement, and the thrill of potential greatness. The storyline is unfolding live, and it's clear that JAELAN Phillips' rumored arrival in Baltimore is more than news. It's a catalyst for conversation, debate, and imagination across the football community, keeping fans on edge and hungry for every update. The intensity surrounding this rumor is compounded by Phillips' reputation as a player who thrives under pressure and delivers when stakes are highest. Analysts point out that his skill set could perfectly complement the Ravens' existing pass rushers, creating a synergistic effect where every defensive snap becomes a potential highlight reel. The speculation even extends to positional shifts, creative blitz packages, and hybrid defensive schemes designed to fully exploit Phillips' abilities while keeping opposing offenses off balance. Fans are theorizing endlessly, dissecting past game film, and debating whether Phillips' athletic profile aligns seamlessly with the Ravens' traditional defensive philosophy, or if his arrival might inspire a new, more aggressive identity for the team. The rumor mill paints a vivid picture of a defense that is both intimidating and unpredictable, fueled by the addition of a player capable of game-changing plays at any moment. The excitement isn't just on the field, it permeates locker room dynamics, media coverage, and fan culture, amplifying the narrative of Baltimore as a team willing to invest in impact players and craft storylines that resonate well beyond the gridiron. The rumor alone has become a spectacle, a conversation starter that draws attention from casual observers, hardcore fans, and league analysts alike, making it clear that Phillips' potential impact is measured in more than just stats. It's measured in energy, expectation, and the sheer thrill of possibility. Speculation suggests that this signing could also shift the Ravens' draft and trade priorities, allowing the front office to approach future moves with a sense of confidence and flexibility. By securing Phillips, Baltimore may have addressed a critical need while simultaneously sending a message to the rest of the league. The Ravens are proactive, ambitious, and strategic, willing to make decisive moves to enhance their competitive edge. Conversations across sports networks indicate that this ripple effect could influence negotiations, team strategies, and player movements throughout the offseason, making Phillips' rumored signing a linchpin in a much larger puzzle. The narrative is rich with possibilities, blending analysis, imagination, and fan enthusiasm into a tapestry of speculation that feels almost cinematic in scope. It's not just a signing, it's an entry point into a story that fans, analysts, and commentators can explore endlessly, dissecting every angle, projecting every scenario, and debating every potential outcome. Rumors continue to fly, reactions are intense, and the anticipation is palpable, creating a storyline that feels larger than the individual player, a saga that captures the essence of what makes NFL off-season speculation endlessly captivating, immersive, and exhilarating. The discussions around JAELAN Phillips joining the Ravens have reached fever pitch, with insiders suggesting that his presence could redefine not only the team's defensive schemes, but also its overall identity. There's chatter that the coaching staff is considering innovative formations to maximize Phillips' speed and ability to penetrate offensive lines, transforming traditional defensive roles into a more fluid, aggressive approach. Observers note that his arrival might push other players to elevate their game, fostering an environment of competition and accountability within the locker room. Fans are already creating highlight reels and mock scenarios, imagining Phillips causing chaos for quarterbacks, forcing turnovers, and making jaw-dropping tackles that dominate sports media cycles. The rumor mill suggests that Phillips' ability to adapt quickly, combined with his proven track record in college and professional play, could make him an anchor for a Ravens defense that wants to be both feared and respected. Social media buzz underscores a narrative of anticipation, with fans discussing potential alignments, his synergy with current stars, and how his presence could impact the team's trajectory. Every tweet, post, and discussion contributes to an escalating sense of expectation, creating a storyline that feels immediate, tangible, and packed with suspense. The conversation has taken on a life of its own, making Phillips' rumored signing a phenomenon in the broader NFL community, blending fact, speculation, and excitement into an irresistible narrative that dominates discussion threads. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest news on the Baltimore Ravens. And hey, drop your take in the comments below. We want to hear from the flock. Industry insiders hint that the Ravens' acquisition strategy goes beyond simply filling a positional need. It appears to be a deliberate effort to craft a team that embodies toughness, speed, and adaptability. JAELAN Phillips' potential impact resonates in ways that statistics alone cannot capture, influencing locker room culture, on-field chemistry, and even future roster decisions. Analysts are exploring scenarios where Phillips' presence could allow defensive coordinators to implement more creative blitzes, double teams, and stunts that put immense pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Rumors suggest that this strategic thinking reflects a broader vision. Baltimore intends to compete at the highest level while maintaining flexibility to pivot mid-season if needed. Fans are embracing the speculation, dissecting past performances, and debating how Phillips might affect individual matchups, all while generating content, videos, and commentary that amplify the story. The excitement is palpable, blending tactical analysis with imagination, rumor, and pure enthusiasm. For a team like the Ravens, integrating a player of Phillips' caliber could be transformative, elevating defensive performance while sending a clear signal to the league. Baltimore is serious, ambitious, and willing to make bold moves. The narrative feels alive, dynamic, and layered, as each new whisper or insider comment adds depth to a story that seems to expand with every passing hour. Some speculate that Phillips' arrival could also shift offensive perceptions across the league, with rival quarterbacks and coordinators preparing for a defensive front that is faster, more unpredictable, and potentially more disruptive than previous seasons. Analysts suggest that teams facing the Ravens may need to reimagine protection schemes, adjust snap counts, and rethink play calling to counteract Phillips' potential influence. The rumor waves are filled with debates on how his skill set might synergize with other defensive standouts, creating a layered approach that leverages pressure, coverage, and deception. Social media platforms are flooded with mock-ups, highlight reels, and theoretical matchups, turning Phillips' rumored signing into a cultural moment that extends beyond Baltimore's fan base. Fans and commentators alike are fascinated by the potential domino effect, imagining not just game-changing plays, but also long-term implications for team identity, morale, and strategy. Every insider report, analyst tweet, and fan discussion adds to a crescendo of anticipation, making it clear that Phillips' potential impact is measured in energy, influence, and the power to reshape narratives as much as in tackles or sacks. The excitement is contagious, turning speculation into shared experience, and rumor into a story that captivates everyone following the Ravens' off-season moves. The whispers around the league indicate that Phillips' addition might even affect mentoring dynamics within the team, inspiring younger players while challenging veterans to elevate their performance. Sources suggest that his professionalism, dedication, and high-level skill set could serve as a catalyst for culture shifts within the locker room, fostering a competitive atmosphere that prioritizes excellence, preparation, and mental toughness. Fans are imagining the ripple effects in practice sessions, team meetings, and even pre-game preparations, envisioning a scenario where Phillips' influence extends beyond the field to shape the team's overall mindset. The rumor ecosystem around this move blends tactical speculation with cultural narratives, allowing analysts, fans, and commentators to craft rich, multi-dimensional discussions that go far beyond statistics. This story has the feel of a transformative moment, one that could define Baltimore's identity and set expectations for seasons to come. Every insider insight, whether confirmed or speculative, fuels a narrative that captures attention, drives conversation, and sustains anticipation in a way that makes NFL offseason moves feel epic, cinematic, and endlessly intriguing. Phillips isn't just a player, he's a storyline, a catalyst, and a spark that ignites the imagination of everyone following the Ravens' journey. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with exclusive news on our Baltimore Ravens, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what the flock thinks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.